Hi, I'm Ethan Myers. I, like the average American kid, I think, was in public school. It was comfortable. I had a routine. My grades were passable and better than most of my friends. I had homeroom on Monday, history on Tuesday, school shootings on Thursday. It was average, and the way it was supposed to be for a kid like me. That was until I moved from Chicago, Illinois, to some town in Texas that I didn't even bother to remember the name of. Suddenly, the water tasted different. People spoke to me way too close, and everyone wanted to pray for me. It made me uncomfortable, and I tried to laugh it off with my parents, but to my surprise, they became all Christian-y and Jesus-loving too. I didn't even think the move would have been that big of a deal, but it was. The biggest nail in my coffin was that instead of my academic journey being nurtured by the government's educational system, I was doomed to becoming homeschooled. My parents always said that they did it because the gym curriculum was not accepting for skinny boys like me, but I knew the real reason. It was all their Christian friends telling them they needed to protect me from the gays and the Clintons. Again, at first, I didn't think it was a big deal. Thought it might be easier. But no! Back in Chicago, I had enough problems in adolescence, like the alphabet entering math and how to talk to girls. Now, I had to figure out what Kant taught about E equals MC squared and other mystical ideas. So, hi, I'm Ethan Meyer. I, like the average American freaks, was homeschooled. Now, people's first question when it comes to homeschooling is, do you guys actually socialize? We do. We did. The homeschool community is actually quite tight-knit. That's how I met my best friend, Prynn. I met him at a co-op. That's where all the homeschoolers come together and have classes together once a week. Now, people debate whether co-ops should have comprehensive or supplementary classes. At the same time, I thought either way was stupid because we're all going to go to school, so why don't we just go to school? Regardless, Prynn was the entrepreneurial type. He believed the capitalist system was his jester by birthright. Prynn was the one who would build stone empires flowing with rivers of green and gold. He had the attitude for it as well. While he was smart and caring, there was definitely a patience meter you had to stay in if you valued your life. One small step would unleash his hellfire born from humanity's passion.
Okay, all this fancy stuff you're doing is making me seem worse. You know, you could have just said I was brash. Jeez, man.
Right. Sorry. One night during our early sophomore year, Prynn wanted me to help him with his business idea. Oh, and the story takes place during my sophomore year, but my first homeschool. Okay. This story takes place during sophomore year, but I was first homeschooled during my freshman year. Maybe I'll share that story later. Anyway, I'm on way too many tangents. Do you remember the business idea that you had that night, Prynn?
You think I would actually know? Dude, I would spit out business ideas like a Chinese restaurant giving chicken nuggets.
Give a guess.
I don't know. Maybe the banana nut butter.
Prynn, are you going for a goofy vibe or a wellness vibe? Like, are you trying to make people feel healthy?
Maybe try the wellness real quick.
It's that time of year again to start comparing yourself to your so-called friends. Get ahead by purchasing our banana nut butter, and we can all pretend it's healthy. Well, what did you think?
Yeah, I don't think, I don't like it.
Did you even listen to it?
Yeah, of course, I just, yeah.
Are you still talking to Samuel about that argument?
No, it's a group chat with him and Mary. The amount of brain rot here is insane.
While Prynn wanted to work on his passion project, he was caught in the dealings of the most gruesome of warfare. A battlefield with the most dehumanizing imagery. It was what will consume any homeschooler like hellfire. Online debates. Dude!
The problem is it's not piercing enough. You know, it's just gotta get stuck in my head.
Because you're on your phone not paying attention.
Well, a jingle should, catch.
You've been arguing all day. What's the point of the argument? You're not achieving anything.
This is super important stuff here, okay? I mean, this is a confusion of what the very point of Jesus' resurrection. I mean, this is the thing that Christianity is based on.
That's so judgy, dude.
Oh, I'm not saying they're not Christians. I'm just saying they're lacking some serious fundamentals here.
What he was arguing against is a part of theology on spiritual gifts. Stuff like healing, prophecy, tongues, etc. Charismatics like Samuel and Mary, you'll meet them in a bit. Basically, charismatics have a very strong emphasis on gifts, some thinking it's necessary for salvation. Prynn, who is a Reformed Presbyterian, so he thinks it's
Absolutely ridiculous. Totally stupid. I'm about ready to call poppycock.
Do you still want to do the commercial?
Yes, I still want to do it.
Are you sure? You haven't even made a recipe. Yeah. Should you even be making a trailer for something you don't even have a recipe for?
Well, yes, it's security. I'll make sure that I have the motivation to actually do it.
Should we make a trailer for putting away your laundry?
Yeah. I got it. I know what the jingle should sound like.
What?
Oh, come on, Samuel. That's not what I meant.
What's the jingle?
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on.
Obviously, your head's not here right now, so I'll just go home and you can send me the jingle idea later.
Yeah, go ahead. I've been holding this massive dump this entire time.
You could have just gone.
Will you go? I gotta go.
Now, Prynn Cash has always been enjoyably explosive, but what I find most interesting is that his older brother Noah Cash has always been fairly calm. That demeanor has been challenged, however, when he was married at a few months before this story at the ripe old age of almost 19. His wife was Martha Torrey, who was related to Samuel and Mary Torrey, who again you haven't met because we'll get to them. Anyway, the couple was immature, sure, but at least they were growing up together.
Noah, you have got to get rid of that stupid car!
What happened?
I was at the red light and it just conked out on me. I was at that light for 10 minutes. I am not driving that death machine ever again.
Did it make that sound?
Yes, it made that gross sound. It was like...
Oh, I think that's a good sound.
No, there is no good sound in that car.
Well, that's the bad sound, but if it's the whoosh, whoosh, well, that's the good sound then. Because, all you have to do is wiggle the gas pedal.
What? What are you wiggling the gas pedal for?
Well, it's not exactly wiggling.
If you can wiggle the gas pedal, then you need to get rid of it.
It's not wiggling. I can't describe it any other way. It's a certain motion you have to do. It's like a little...
Noah, just get another car where you don't have to wiggle the gas pedal.
We can't get a new car right now. I don't have a job yet.
And whose fault is that?
Literally not my fault. I only got fired because the car insurance screwed up our information. Gosh, the nerve to think I would drive 90 miles per hour while intoxicated is absurd. I gotta wiggle my pedal to get to 30.
He was telling the truth. Noah was a fantastic worker. He loved working, but Noah had his knack for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Every time. He would get fired, laid off, let go for reasons that were never his fault mostly. But, in all honesty, a workaholic like Noah would not find any time for Martha if this wasn't the case.
I'm sorry. I know.
I have a job interview, and I'm gonna cinch it. After that, we'll start looking.
Is it going to be reliable, though?
It'll be fine.
I know I'm flustered, but...
No, we'll be fine. The sign-on bonus is enough where we can cruise on the first paycheck.
Okay. I trust you.
Cruise so far, we'll swap the moon and put it on your plastic earring.
How about we grab some McDonald's and pull out the celebratory bottle to give you some confidence?
Wow, wait.
Right after my meeting with Prynn, I went home and fell straight to my bed. But I couldn't fall asleep. While I pretended that none of it bothered me, I stayed awake thinking about what that jingle could have
What
been.
to do about that beat-up car?
I mean, it was probably not that big of a deal, but maybe it was really cool.
Or maybe it'll blow up in our faces. Gosh, what if she gets hurt?
But the anticipation was killing me, man. I could be the one to play the catchiest jingle ever made.
Or Martha will be the one that gets stuck in a desert with no cell service. I have to get a
know
new
that
car.
jingle. We can bike because of environment and chicken seasons.
Martha would frequently fall asleep. Martha would frequently sleepwalk, sleep talk, and sometimes sleep drive. A true somnambulist. She was borderline a full person with a separate consciousness at night. Noah actually saw this as comforting. Martha would immediately fall asleep while Noah's anxiety would keep him up. He would have full conversations with the sleeping Martha, and he enjoyed them. And yeah, Martha can sleep through a fire alarm, so he didn't have to worry about waking her up.
Do you think animals need to have interview etiquette, like for movies and stuff?
Maybe.
I mean, they have to have interviews, right?
I bet they find out I have rabies, like how actors turn out to be mean.
It would suck to have an animal do a better interview than you. Like, imagine auditioning for Air Bud and the dog does better than you.
I like Air Bud.
Yeah, I do too. I'm gonna do good tomorrow, right?
Of course. 'Cause you're strong and handsome and a man.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a man.
Yeah, we aren't hiring men. We're instituting those diversity programs, so we have to hit that quota.
So you can't hire me, even with all my experience and qualifications?
Well, see, we're looking for something that's pretty to look at. The women will be paid the same as the men, though, just for clarification.
There's nothing I can do? Look, in all honesty, I really need the cash.
How about this? I'm really hungover and in no condition to judge someone's character. But you seem like a good bloke. Let me just hire you to do all my interviews.
I'll do it.
Wow. No hesitation, no uhs or ums or any space for thought?
We don't have time for this. Get on my seat.
As I opened the morning curtains, the sun hit my face. I saw my life without that jingle. Dirty bars knew my name as I rambled about simple music compositions. Missionaries had my phone number on speed dial, trying to calm any sentiment of commercials in my head. I sat there motionless, ignoring my house filled with the screams of a wife and kids, only thinking
Did
about...
you really stay up all night thinking about that jingle?
Yes, but I'm trying to do something.
I get that, but why?
I already said why. I thought I could record the greatest jingle ever.
Huh. Hey, Kevin, you got those tortillas in the fridge, right? Cool.
Kevin is our audio manager, for those still listening.
Market him!
What?
Market him!
He's Kevin the audio guy. He does a lot of stuff with Prynn.
White Hat Studios. Go Google it, okay? He'll do your audio. That's how you market.
Thank you for that lesson. Kevin, everyone. Back to the story. The following day, I wanted to immediately meet back up with Prynn to figure out the jingle nonsense.
How about you just look around you? Who's walking on water?
Am I to believe that you've succumbed to the full empirical statutes?
And none of us are talking about walking on the water. It's a joke.
Howdy.
Greetings.
Morning, Ethan.
Why are you all at the museum?
My mom told me I needed to take a field trip to somewhere, and Sam's always here, so...
Yes, I am here to, as the laymen say, score a date with someone in the 20th century artillery tank exhibit.
But it's a school day.
Precisely. calling the herd.
Samuel Torrey was Prynn's rival. He was a really smart guy, but read all his books inside his own rear. That was Prynn's edition, FYI. I would more say that he had the social skills of a razor blade and always needed to prove himself. He wasn't all that bad, though. Samuel loved to debate, but truly, the perfect life to him would be surviving in the wild outdoors alone. Though the boy was already so far removed from human society, it would have been an easy transition. That was my addition.
And you, Mary?
Mary Torrey.
Your nose doesn't need to be in everyone's business.
Mary was a shrew.
What were you looking for, Ethan?
I need to know the jingle.
Huh?
The jingle idea from last night? I've been up all night thinking about it. I have to have it.
I don't think I even remember it.
No, I need to have it.
We can have another meeting, okay? But I gotta take some notes first. We also aren't finished with our conversation.
Oh, forget that. You'll be stuck here for hours. Remember the banana nut butter, Prynn? We got to make the commercial. You got to follow through on something finally, or you're gonna be sad and filled with regret in your 30s.
Okay, stop. You're getting too personal. Okay, we'll go home and we'll go straight to work. Will that make you happy?
Yes.
Straight to work.
How did you hit me with that green shell? You need to get a switch already. I can't handle 7.
So, Mr. Knight is not that gross mischaracterization of Stephen Grant, but a far more mysterious personality. His role is far more illusionary and interpretive within Mark's mind, and that's what makes the Ellis run so endearing. Does that answer your question? No, I asked if you had a driver's license. No, I did. You're just not understanding. See, the issue with that question is that it begs the question of fundamental and the universal truths of having. Hey, welcome. What's your name? Hello? Sorry, are you deaf? Sorry, that's a stupid question. Hey, do we have anyone who knows ASL?
I was so zoned out, dude. I walked in here and completely forgot what I was doing.
You're having an interview.
Oh, dude.
And what do you believe are your greatest strengths? And the 2 men you brought can't answer.
Well, I believe I have excellent leadership skills.
Alright, and is talking through the phone absolutely necessary?
Hey, what are you trying to say, pal? You say Mr. Cueball is a punk?
I don't like you talking to the boss like that. How you about you start talking through a straw?
Calm down, boys. Calm down. I'm sure the man didn't mean no disrespect.
Yes, no disrespect.
It's a privacy measure. Never know whose nose is trying to dime you out.
Well, just understand that you will be required to be in person during office hours, but that's all we need, so thank you for coming and we'll call you back.
Grazie. We are in your debt, young man. Give us a call if you need a favor.
Yeah. See you around, hotshot.
Yeah, see you around.
How am I doing so far?
Yeah, you're doing great. Do you have any questions? It's alright if you don't.
No. They say you're supposed to always have questions. I have to.
No, it's really not that big of a deal.
Why didn't I come up with questions? Stupid.
Calm down. Well, you seem qualified, being that you are a woman.
Oh, perfect. We should go celebrate.
What, just like us two? I guess I can, but after my shift.
Oh, we can go walking. Go get something to eat. Get lots to drink and spend some time after.
Yeah, that sounds like it could be fun.
Of course, you need to pay for the fee for my services.
Why would I? Oh, ma'am, I'm married.
Darling, that hasn't meant anything since the 1950s.
Mr. Killball!
I should have come up with questions.
Why don't I have questions? Everything is right about me. Everyone was right about me. I'll never be good at questions.
My question for you is, why haven't you gone to counseling? Hi, welcome.
I'm
What's...
going to stop you right there and let you know that I'm going to be your worst interviewer today. Everything okay?
Are you kidding me? She gave me muffins.
Oh, wonderful. I was just sent up here to say your lunch break is coming up.
I get lunch? I get lunch. Well, even better. We just finished, so that's great. We'll make sure to call you. Okay, that's a new noise. Let me wiggle. Okay, Martha's right. Wiggling is dumb. Let me park here. Stupid. That was a good few hours of beating your tail, but now we go straight to work. Never mind. Mom, can you pick me up? I'm stuck.
What?
I need you to pick me up.
Mom's not here, dude.
Prynn, why do you have Mom's phone?
She left it at home.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
Okay, Prynn, can you pick me up?
What?
Do you keep coffee in this cupboard, Prynn?
Yeah, wait, why are you here?
I was not able to score a date.
And I still have questions? I was more wondering why y'all have keys to the house.
Prynn!
Are you going to finally give me that jingle, Prynn?
Right, how'd it go?
Prynn, the coffee isn't here.
Prynn!
Oh, right, Samuel, I'll pick you up. Chill.
No. I need to be picked up.
Okay, where are you?
I'm all the way up.
Hello, are you there, Noah?
Yeah, I'm on.
Hold on, Mom's phone is about to die.
Ugh.
Looks like you need a ride.
I do. Thanks for this.
Yeah, of course. How do you like my vehicle?
It's nice.
It's, something with a big number attached to it. And if you keep with your gusto, I bet you could get a car just like this.
I'm just looking for a car my wife can drive reliably.
You're married already, kid? Yeah, you're never getting a car like this. You should have kept yourself available. I mean, look at me. I'm 40, still single, and I live like a rap star. Forgot to get my kid a birthday present.
Well, tell him I said happy birthday.
Oh, I would, but it's been 2 weeks ago. Jamie will be alright. Or maybe it's Curtis. It could possibly be Lee. I don't know. I'll ask my secretary. I mean, it's her kid.
This is a tender moment and all, but me and Prynn still needed to get our work done.
Okay, out of my house. You guys have any more thoughts? We'll talk about it, and we'll eat all the toast at your home. Sorry, Ethan, for that extended break. We have maybe an hour before you need to head home.
'Cause it's your bedtime?
Shut up. So, I want to work on the puppets for all the stop-motion bits in the commercial.
No. You have to give me the jingle idea. We have to record that.
You're freaking out over nothing. I've been repeating it in my head, and I hate it. A good jingle, you can hear over and over, and I hate it with, a year's time at least. It should come from you anyway. You actually play the keyboard. I just know how to do like a major pentatonic scale on a guitar.
Come on.
Okay, and like 2 jazz chords I pull out for the ladies.
No. Come on.
Here, I have a great inspirational music playlist. We'll listen to this and we'll just jam out work.
Can I add some songs to the queue?
The what? Oh, that might be...
No. No debates. Just commercial. For the rest of the time we had, Prynn worked on his puppets that fell apart at a single touch, and I worked on my jingle while accidentally hitting too many jazz notes, let's say. Listening to the playlist was comforting, but The vibrating phone rang louder and louder. It called to Prynn like a spiritual totem cosplaying as a draft letter.
I gotta take it.
No! You have so much to live for! There's no reason to throw your life away.
I can't just sit around while my friends are out in the front lines. It's my responsibility to go out there.
Your father never went out.
Dad was a Dodger. Grandpa, he stood up for his country.
Then go. Leave. Go and die.
I didn't want to leave this way.
No. My baby. My baby. The day after our failed work sesh, I went to my co-op. To my dismay, each break was filled with theology and referencing verses. The week before it was small, and now it had become an infestation. There were a virus patrolling the streets, trying to seduce anyone into their debate.
What's your opinion on the gifts of healing? I think it's cool.
Aww, look how cute you are. You actually believe in something.
Advanced game of telephone, with every verse being taken more and more out of context. Even being an atheist, I knew that. I remember being so I remember it being so disruptive in our classes too, like chemistry.
Hand me the vial, now, please. My eyes are filled with dihydrogen monoxide.
Yes. The rag's over there. What did you say about tongues, punk?
At the end of the day, I really just wanted to sit down and have a normal class. Something no kid ever said in history of ever. At least, the kids in Chicago. I moved here, and suddenly the kids are trying to get their bachelor's degrees before they hit their junior year. Or I had 6-year-olds coming up to me and saying that they were going to build their own Ivy League schools. But now I actually want school, and suddenly everyone cares about something else. I figured after a year of doing this homeschooling stuff, we'd agree on at least something small. But that day I came to a realization. We just want two completely different things. And I wondered if that would ever change. Anyway, I continued to try and find a tune that would scratch the itch in my head. And none did. I tried asking Prynn again for his idea, but I only received lackluster responses. I found myself drifting in a creative block abyss. I drifted right into a cold public pool. It wasn't even cold because it was a cold week. No, it was actually pretty hot that week. The pool was just weird. Then, as I wandered into the locker room, I found a notification on my phone.
I finally got the jingle!
Okay, this is Jingle. This is what I had. Okay,
But before we get to that exciting reveal, I want to go back in time and check in on our couple.
Local courtesan's body found in taxicab. Hey, honey.
Hey, you were gone forever. Did you get the job?
No.
Where were you then? You weren't shotgunning Red Bulls to outrun your disappointment again, right?
No. Never again. I was working.
So, did you get the job?
No, I was working a different job.
But you have a job, right?
Nope. It was just a one-time thing to just help them out.
Oh. So, should I just set up an appointment and get the car fixed?
I'll see if Prynn and I can see what's the problem first, but then I'll let you know.
Well, I guess I can survive a couple more near-death experiences in that thing.
The company gave me a bonus check for doing a great job. You want to treat ourselves and go to Applebee's?
That sounds nice, but I really think we should save that for repairs.
Okay.
Because we never know what...
I get it. I'll give you the moon one day.
Wait, I forgot it. Sorry, hold up. Okay. Yeah, here it is.
This sucks. I never made that jingle. We never made that commercial. Prynn, much like his other projects, never made banana nut butter.
No one ever got a job, nerd.
And hopefully Martha got a new car. Who can know in this timeless abyss of the future unknown? Did the winds find us on a yellow brick road or in the wilderness with Israel?
I don't think this Twilight Zone thing you keep trying to do is working.
Shut up!
That doesn't work either.
Thank you all for listening.
Homeschooled, a presentation by Bradbury Studios. Old Car, directed and written by Scott E. Sowers. Audio design by White Hat Studios. Intro song Peppercorn by Isaiah Laughlin. Voice cast stars Mark Burdick as Ethan Myers and others, and Scott E. Sowers as Prynn Cash and others. We think no animals were harmed during the making of this program.
Can we meet sometime again? Your charm, too hard to describe. You pulled it something in me, be destiny or trickery, I cannot say for sure. But this bed is meant for two.